Enjoy!
Christian supremacy is what happens when systems of domination like white supremacy, like capitalism, like colonization, form a parasitic relationship with Christianity.
Wow, thank you for that word salad. Can I get some ranch dressing with that? You know, I just thought it'd be good for you to get used to the food industry lingo because boy howdy are you ever going there. So yeah, I do want fries with that.
It steals the social and political structures, the institutions, funding, social capital, and language of Christianity, and turns it into a connective tissue between these different forms of violence.
What you thinking? Besides the fact that these guys are morons?
These forms of violence, and you include capitalism? Listen, dipshit, capitalism is the opposite of violence. There are basically two ways the world can work. Either you just take what you want from whoever has it, which is robbery and a subcategory of violence. The second choice is you try out the opposite, capitalism. You say, how about I pay you to get that thing that I want? That way, nobody gets hurt and everyone goes home happy.
And in the process, poisoning the religion itself.
What are you talking about? Give me an example of this shit.
What's going on?
And if that isn't the case for intersectional justice, I don't know what is.
Well, then you don't know, because you haven't proven anything. All you've done is spew out a couple of buzzwords and now you want to declare victory? I don't think so. But on the other hand, this perfectly illustrates the complete lunacy of intersectionality. So there's that.
I couldn't help but wonder whether glowing aliens had something to do with it.
Christian supremacy isn't Christianity.
Thank you, Einstein. I think everyone in the house knew that. What we don't know is what this Christian supremacy shit is, because you haven't told us.
It's weaponized religion.
Weaponized religion? And your main concern is Christianity? Okay then, go on.
That targets LGBTQI people of color, women, and other marginalized folks.
Wouldn't it just be easier on everyone if instead of this long list of minorities and acronyms, you just say what you mean? You hate white men. That's it. Just say what you mean. Saves a lot of time for everyone involved.
You cannot be serious.
Yes, I can. I just choose not to.
We work to connect the historical through line.
Through line? That's a writing term, not a historical term. What in the hell are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Since you guys always want to rewrite history, writing terms actually become relevant. We see what you did there. It's not gonna fly.
Where Christianity has been forced to serve violence.
This is going to be a racial thing, isn't it?
Are we talking the Crusades again? It was 1,000 years ago. Get the fuck over it.
The messages and tools that Christian supremacy uses.
If I have to say what one more time, heads are gonna roll.
Who? Who is this Christian supremacy? Hey, that actually sounds kind of like a name. My name is Supremacy. Christian Supremacy, and here's my brother Bob Supremacy.
Are disguised in the stolen clothes of Christian morality, holiness, and righteousness.
Can you give me an example? Who says this? What are you talking about? What's going on here? Wait, who are you?
Hey, don't you dare touch my keyboard.
So we cannot underestimate the reach and depth of weaponized Christianity's power.
Why not? You haven't given us a single example of what this Christian supremacy is.
To cement those death-dealing forces in place.
Oh, they're death-dealing now. Okay. Well, you know, when people die, we usually tend to hear about it. So can you give me an example, you fucking moron?
We have to be politically organized to fight for our liberation on those terms.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I buy that. Uh-huh.
But we must also commit to the spiritual and moral work of our liberation.
The fuck does any of that even mean? You have to be politically organized to liberate yourself from that thing that no one can explain? Well, good luck with that. Usually the first thing one does in a conflict is to define the enemy. Otherwise, what's even the point? Because you can never know you've won if you don't know who the enemy is. But maybe that is the point. You don't so much want to fight as you want to appear to fight. That way you can collect those sweet victim points.
Spiritual violence is closely related to Christian supremacy.
Really? I thought it was more closely related to Stephen King.
It's what happens when authority mobilizes so-called morality to deny our sacred worth.
Did they kick your spirit animal too?
Everyone turn away. I want no witnesses.
And spiritual violence is physical violence.
Hey, moron! Fucking moron! What in the hell do you think the term physical means? If someone punches you in the head, that's physical violence. If a ghost punches you in the head, you're insane!
Because we carry that pain, both at a cellular level, because of our own lived experience, and through the collective memory of our ancestral trauma.
Impressive. Every word in that sentence was wrong.
Why don't you go ahead and tell me what cellular memory is as opposed to normal memory, since you found it so important to insert that word there. Also, we don't have ancestral memory, we have history. And if you get offended by reading history, then you're a fucking snowflake. Now pull up your pants.
Those same messages and beliefs are used to justify murder and genocide against our peoples around the world every day.
What beliefs? What do you mean, capitalism? What are you talking about?
Here's to women. You can't live with them, you can't kill them. Tell the neighbors they're stripping in Atlantic City. Damn straight.
So Soulforce believes
That we must work together across borders and at the intersections.
You know, working at the intersections is usually what we call panhandling. So I guess they didn't even want you in the food industry, huh?
To decolonize our spirits.
Well, that's a new one. Who colonized your spirits? I hope to God you're talking about booze. I know I am.
And reclaim our bodies.
Yeah, reclaim your body. Yeah, that makes sense. Someone stole it, right?
We must infuse our movement work with spiritual healing and spiritual leadership.
How about some sexual healing?
What about sex?
Well, it might get complicated. I mean, we work together. I'm older, certainly, but maybe you like that.
We must educate ourselves on Christian supremacy to strengthen the solidarity between affected peoples.
Well, all right then. How's that working out for you?
How do you propose to do that? You haven't educated me one iota since I started watching this piece of shit video. You've explained absolutely nothing about what this so-called Christian supremacy is. Seems to me that it's just another made-up social justice word that nobody knows what it means. So at least you're consistent in your inconsistency.
We must expose the bankrupt theologies and policies of the institutions that govern our lives.
Did you ever hear of the separation of church and state? Well, I thought not. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but we already have that.
We must reclaim the language and tools of our oppressors to flip power upside down and inside out.
Who are you? Calm down. Who are your oppressors? You're not gonna answer anything in this video, are you? You fucking ass bagel.
Okay, I'm going back to my original question. What's going on?
We must liberate each other through education, art, storytelling, pleasure, and direct action.
Liberation through pleasure?
Count me in, baby.
What are you doing back here? Patient?
No, hooker. Went to my office instead of my home.
At Soulforce, we are organizers, healers, and creators of new worlds.
Oh, you create whole worlds, huh? So you're like George Lucas. I get it. No, I don't. I really don't.
We are here to stop spiritual violence.
I think you better call Ghostbusters!
And
sabotage Christian supremacy.
How about you explain it first, you lunatics?
Sabotage Christian supremacy.
Yeah, you said that already, but nice title, asshole.
Sabotage Christian supremacy.
Spiritual strategist? You're not dipping into your own supply by any chance, are you?
Sabotage Christian supremacy.
Oh, here's the big gun, the executive director. And you're white. How very white supremacist of you.
Sabotage Christian supremacy, y'all.
Jesus Christ, these people have more titles than a board of directors.
Okay, everyone who thinks this is absolutely an insane idea, raise your hands. Come on, be honest. Let's go. Get them up there.
Sabotage Christian supremacy.
These lunatics have a national campus? What the hell is going on? Non-violence and direct action consultant. You know, if you ever find yourself in a place in your life where you need a consultant to not be violent, you might have a slight problem. And on that note, we're done here. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
I bid you farewell and good luck, morons.